Truth Hurt Show. Don't know the episode. Don't ask me. We did plenty of them. All kind of shit going on in the culture, though. FBG Duck mom dropped a bombshell. Duck beefing with Lamron still. All kind of shit. Wooski brother was killed. KingVon documentary came out. We got a lot of shit to talk about. Plus, we're going to talk about life, you know, things in general. Shit, if the shoe fit, then you got to wear the shit. I don't know your size, so I ain't trying to be subliminal. But first thing we're going to talk about is the whole FBG Duck location drop. Duck mom went on live. She say THFTZ dropped Duck location to the O Block members, and that's how Duck was killed. I'm not gonna lie, that's real strong in my opinion. You know, Duck mama be letting it be known. She ain't holding her tongue. She want justice for her son. You street niggas can get the blah, 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 run up on niggas with the blick all you want to. Duck mom ain't with that. She want to make sure motherfuckers get that proper justice. You know, you can commend that shit. There's so much violent shit going on. So many people talking about killing. She want revenge as far as they go to jail for the rest of their life. You know, I don't got no fights in this. You know, it's just my job to report this. Like I say, you know, them O-Block guys, they in there. They claiming they innocent. They claiming they had nothing to do with that. But this news about the low being dropped, I'm not gonna lie, that just feels like maybe somebody talking. I don't know if it's any of the old Block 5, but it seemed like somebody is giving them information. Hell, they know everything. Man, the Fed, these motherfuckers know everything. Like, they know who made a phone call. How the fuck they know who the fuck made a phone call, bro? Like, think about this. How the fuck do they know who made a phone call? You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you. It seems like somebody is cooperating, somebody telling, somebody don't want to face that long time. I don't know if it's any one of the members. This could be a get out of jail free card. It could be somebody who caught a past crime, who told the people, hey, look, I got some information with y'all if y'all want to work a deal out. So you don't know, but I'm going to tell you something with this. This seems very strong. It seems like the feds got a lot of information. This seems like these guys might have threw their life away, to be honest with you, you know? That's what it feels like, in my opinion. But I will say, you know, these guys are proven innocent till guilty. A lot of people want truth, man. Stamp it, truth. Look, if you want somebody to sauce it up, put extra shit on it, put their own lies to it and all kind of shit like that, there's other sites on YouTube for that shit. I got to be honest. My name Truth Teller. I tell the truth, you know. But one thing I can say, though, is if something ever happened to me, and I don't want to say I'm knock on some wood, if something ever happened to me, I'm not going to lie. I hope my mama ride for me the way Mama Duck ride for FBG Duck. I'm not gonna lie. She on motherfuckers. And she on that top for her son. You know, she be straight to that internet, let motherfuckers know this what it is. And anybody say anything negative about her son, she tweeting about that shit. Look, this what it is. That's what it is. So I commend that shit. I hope if something ever fucking happened to me, my mama be on my side like that. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like this case is getting bigger and bigger. Mama Duck said they was gonna add more people to this shit. So I'm gonna tell you, when this shit getting bigger and bigger like that, they talking about Von name, I'm hearing this shit, put 100K on them. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear Dirk name somewhere in this shit. You know, Dirk ain't really a full-time oppa duck, but they were beefing with each other. And Von got rich off some of the money that Dirk invested in them. So if the feds really want some big-time case shit, I don't see how they ain't look at Dirk, you know. And I don't think Dirk got nothing to do with this, but it's a guy who wore OTF chain that's locked up in Muwap that's charged with Duck murder. KingVon allegedly put a hit out on him, and he was signed to Lil Durk. And Lori Lightfoot, the old mayor, was shaking hands with him, saying he's a great man. I love what he do for the city. It is what it is. This shit get wicked out here. That's all I can tell you. I found that very crazy, man. Another thing I want to tell y'all, man. Stop taking penitentiary chances, man. I went to the store earlier today. It's the first time I walked to the store in a while. Man, there's a motherfucker up there like, bro, you know we got weed up here, man. We smoking on the weed, man. We right here on the corner. What? Y'all niggas still on the corner selling this shit. Ain't no phone action. Ain't nobody beat you nowhere. Motherfuckers still posted up on the corner selling this shit. Don't get me wrong. I ain't walked in one of them hood-ass stores in Iraq in a long time. I ain't gonna tell you what block it is, but them niggas be out there posted up 24 hours. I understand you might got shooters and shit on the block, but man, look. That shit dangerous as hell being on these blocks. Strangers walk. I just thought the days of a stranger walking up on the block, pulling up in the car, park. I thought that shit was over with, you know? Sometimes, man, you got to be smart in this shit, bro. If it ain't the plug or you ain't making a lot of money with this shit, go get your ass a fucking job. Standing on the corner working the pack, making $20 off a pack ain't worth it no more, Joe. A 9 to 5 beat a 10 of life any motherfucking day. Now, risk your life for some bread. Don't be out there risking your life for no $10, $20, man. Not in this era. I understand back in the day, niggas was working jabs. They was getting, you feel me, 13 blows. You keep 100 and you keep $30 and turn in 100, or you keep 20 and turn in 100 and pay your security 10. I remember this shit. Don't act like y'all ass ain't in front of motherfucking streets, motherfucker. That's how that shit go. But I see back in the day when it was ugly and shit like that, because I know a lot of people, like people say drug dealers, bad people, shit. I know some people who wouldn't eat if it wasn't for drugs. If it wasn't for selling drugs, their little brothers went ate. You feel me? They kids went ate and shit like that. But I think in this era with so many hustles and shit like that, if you on that corner and you selling weed and you selling dope to make $10, $20, you tripping. Your ass tripping, man. You better off going to McDonald's, man. You make way more money than McDonald's, man. You out here doing drills. You out here killing people. You slide. You out here got 50 blicks in your crib. You holding all the switches and your shoes beat up. Your ass being used. Be smart out here, man. Real shit. You motherfuckers is crazy. Another thing I noticed, though, you know, the Dirk and the Lamron shit. We done seen Dirk get into it with a lot of his fucking homies. They going back to back. We seeing Dirk homies take up for him and all kind of shit like that. I'm not gonna lie. This internet shit then showed that, you know, people talking about this BDK, GDK, BDGD war. Yeah, I think that energy is still out here. But in my opinion, I think watching Dirk and them beef, because we done seen FBG have turmoil between each other. We done seen, you know, 051 say things about, you know, St. Lawrence and all kind of things, even though they used to be one. I don't know if they still one, but, you know, while seeing Dirk beefing with people in O Block and saying shit to people in Lamron and Dog Pound saying shit about him, it lets you know all that BDGD stuff, that shit pretty much gone. It's airman for itself out here. You feel me? You'll get your ass smoked, BG or GD. That shit don't mean nothing no more. You know, it ain't a whole bunch of crews. It ain't this crew. It ain't this set versus this set. No, it's this block, and that's what the fuck it is. Now, when the drill culture came out, everybody latched on to each other. But I'm telling you, this shit like a game of basketball. Boys, airman for themselves. You out here talking crazy, you get your neck beat up. Like on some real shit. I done seen that. So be smart out here, you know. Ride with your people, man. Take care of your girl, man. A lot of y'all ass be on the wrong shit. You be having a good one, man. I know they real shit. Somebody said, what's two things you never seen in your life, man? A UFO and a real good lady. You know, I think that's mean to say. I think it's good ladies out here, but pick them right. Be smart, you know. Be smart. Look, just because the bitch suck dick and cook pork chops don't mean she wifey material. On some real shit, be smart with that shit. Like, be smart with that. That's my opinion to tell you. And same shit to the ladies. Like, I'm going to tell the same shit with the ladies. You be smart with that shit. Just because he's 6'5", still 3'5", and he think he tough don't mean he husband material. You know? You got to make sure a motherfucker going to be there for you, going to ride with you, going to help you take care of them kids, going to have your back, going to ask you if you full, going to ask you if your belly hungry, you know, got goals with you, want to go to church with you, you know, going to be there when you're sick. That's the shit that matter. You got to start marrying what you see and stop marrying the potential, thinking a motherfucker going to change, man. I hope your wife knows she got to play for life, and that's no bullshit. Real shit, though. I wanted to say that, though, because a lot of motherfuckers get this shit twisted. But that's just the way the world is, though. You know, I noticed that. KingVon documentary. Oh, my God. That shit got the world going crazy. Trap Lord Ross and set the world ablaze. You know, I think investigative journalism is okay. I don't think nothing is wrong with that, in my opinion. You know, I understand the family going off, but, you know, I think at the end of the day, when you do things like that to Trap Lord Ross, you know, all the bloggers are worried when you do shit like that, you know, because it's like if a person is mad at somebody for doing investigative journalism, that can be anybody, because we all do that kind of shit. I get Lincoln Vaughn to 500 bodies was a little bit too much. That's a little bit out of line. They probably look at him as a white guy from a different country, profiting off the guys in the trenches. I get it. That's probably how they looked at him. But, you know, I think Ralston did this shit long enough to be respected in the culture. But at the same token, family don't like that shit. Like I said, man, there's big lawsuits in play. It's all kind of shit. It's all kind of justice that's finna happen if, you know, Von them can win that trial against Tim. You know, like I was saying, if you can prove that Lil Tim killed KingVon unjustly when he didn't have to kill KingVon, then maybe the shooting with the cops shouldn't happen. It might be a lawsuit somewhere in the middle of that shit if KingVon went in the wrong and all that shit happened out there. You know, so I can see why they strong on him like that, like I said. But at the end of the day, shit like that happen, you know. we can't look at tweets, and tweets can't be looked at as autobiography. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers look at all Von old tweets and just automatically say that shit is real. You gotta understand the drill culture is like neighborhoods. You gotta remember, you grew up in a neighborhood. You hang with people around the corner. You used to go outside every day and go hang with your friend around the block. They hang, stay 2 blocks down and all kind of shit like that. Now with the drill rap culture and the YouTubes and the internet, you know, these blocks got names, neighborhoods. Everybody know each other. Everybody from these communities. So a motherfucker could be beefing with a motherfucker over there and be like, Juan got killed. That don't mean he killed Juan. You know, so to link Von to 500 bodies, I think was a little bit too much. I do think it was like 11 bodies, they said, but I think that's too much. The guy wasn't convicted of no murders, and to be putting that on him, you know. I see the same shit with Keith. They made it say like Keith was just out here killing people before the fame, you know, the shit with the police. He murdering people. He was just big BD. When I looked at my background, Keith was a young guy, like 16, 17 years old when he got famous. You know, I could be wrong, but you know, I don't think a guy like that ran Chicago that young, in my opinion. That don't mean he wasn't bad and wasn't laying nigga down, but I don't think a guy that young in Chicago ran O Block and ran Lamron and ran the whole city. But the internet put that shit on them guys, you know, so that's just my opinion with that shit. I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? But tweets ain't enough, you know. Neighborhoods beefing, getting put on the internet and shit like that. So can't nobody stamp how many bodies Von had. But, you know, I get it. Von rapped about that shit. He was proud to rap about those bodies and talking about shit, name dropping Melly, name dropping Crump, name dropping Duck, name dropping Brick, name dropping everybody. Shit, he name dropped Duck in all his famous songs. To be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you something. Slide blew Duck up all the way up. But Duck was going up the more Von said his name. The more Von was knocking him in songs and saying his name, Duck was growing with that shit. Steady growing with that shit, you know. Von made 63rd very famous. Maybe not Duck. Duck was grinding the fame, man. The guys from 63rd, we already knew. But Von saying that 63rd and shit in songs gained them a fan base even bigger. And I'm not sure if he knew that, you know. When you're beefing with people at the height of your career, you end up taking them with you. So I think that's like some of the shit that happened with Duck, in my opinion, and some of the things that happened with Von, in my opinion. Another thing, man, get the fuck out that house, man. Go out that house, go get you something to eat, go chill, do something new. You feel me? Go get some good food, go get some fruit juice. You feel me? Go get a massage, do some exercise, try to get your skin right, do something productive with your life now. You know, it's time for a new change. You feel me? I know you want the old life back, but it ain't coming. That ain't what God got in store for you. And you got to be smart because, you know, when you feeling sad and you're down and you're depressed, I'm going to tell you something about being depressed. It's rich. Everybody done been depressed. Shit, I done been depressed. I'm going to tell you what's real about being depressed. When you're depressed, that fake love feel real. You know, so you start hanging around a lot of fake ass nigga, a lot of bitch ass nigga, hoe ass nigga, fuck ass nigga. Nigga ain't really your homie and shit, you know. But you depressed, so, you know, you lower your standards and shit like that, you know. So you start fucking with a motherfucker you shouldn't been fucking with a bitch you shouldn't been fucking with a nigga you shouldn't been fucking with, all because you're feeling bad. Always remember, don't give away your friendship title that fast. Don't give away bro that fast. You knew that nigga for 2 days. He smoked the blunt with you. That's your brother. You tripping. That love shit killed me. That's why I say that love shit scary, because everybody love motherfuckers. Man, it's motherfuckers I done met 5 days ago, and I be like, I'll holler at y'all later. All right, bro, you be safe. Love you, bro. Damn, this love shit is just thrown around quick, so all that love shit, I don't care about that love shit, man. It's like they say, it gotta be, you know, loyalty. It gotta be, can I trust you, you know, to be considered my friend or my homie or anything like that. That I love you, broski. That ain't good enough, man. A motherfucker, I love you, broski, and then fuck your bitch. You feel me? I love you, broski, and then go fuck your bitch. Like, you gotta be smart out here. These niggas is shiesty. They not right. These niggas is not right, man. I didn't notice that shit. Another thing I want to talk about, man. We seen Wooski brother lose his life. You know what? I feel like, am I the only one that feel like Wooski needs to be the fuck away from out here? He needs to get the fuck away from here. He has enough clout. He has enough fame where he gonna be Wooski anywhere. I don't think that guy need to be around in this area. I don't know if he's still in this area, but we done seen news about him being shot in the head, his other brother being shot. I think he survived. We heard news about his other brother being killed. His other brother locked up for KingVon case, and Yeah, I think it's a bad energy out there for Wooski. I don't know if he waiting for something bad to happen, but it's time for him to get the fuck up out of there. You know, it seemed like he didn't outlive that era, in my opinion. A lot of people always say, why Wooski want to rap? I look at Wooski as just a regular dude who just so happily got the fame. He's a regular guy, so happily got the fame, and people just feel like he need to rap. He dropped Computers. I don't even think Computer was a rap song. I think Computer was just him talking to a camera, and the shit just so happily rhymed, in my opinion, you know. But, you know, shit getting crazy. But yeah, FBG Duck mom said that a guy named TZ dropped FBG Duck low, and he was arrested by the feds. I haven't really seen the arrested part yet. I'm looking on the internet to see if that's really true, if that's just, you know, what she feel like. But, you know, when Duck mom say some shit, she say some shit. When she say some shit, she mean that shit. So if she's saying that something gonna happen, then something gonna happen, in my opinion. Shit crazy. But I appreciate the love, man. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the homie True Teller Street Reporter. Blah, blah, blah.